As the year comes to a close, millions of supplemental security income SSI recipients are preparing for an important and early payment. Because January 1 is a federal holiday, the first SSI payment of 2026 will arrive early, landing directly in bank accounts on December 31. This shift happens every time the payment schedule collides with weekends or holidays. Many people depend heavily on SSI to cover essential needs, so getting this early deposit can provide much-needed relief heading into the new year. But there's even more news for 2026, an important boost that recipients need to understand. The early December 31 payment isn't a bonus or extra check. Instead, it replaces the January 1 payment which the Social Security Administration cannot issue on a holiday. This means SSI beneficiaries will receive 2 payments in December, but only 1 payment for January. This timing can be confusing, especially for those carefully planning rent, utilities, and food expenses. Understanding the schedule helps avoid unexpected budgeting issues once January arrives. While the early payment offers immediate relief at the end of 2025, recipients must remember that no additional deposit will come during the first days of 2026. Beyond the payment date change, the biggest development for SI recipients is the 2026 COLA boost. Each year, Social Security adjusts benefits based on inflation using the Consumer Price Index. After several years of high inflation and rapidly rising prices, even a small increase can make a meaningful difference for low-income seniors and individuals with disabilities. While the 2026 COLA is expected to be more modest than recent years, it still means more money in recipients' pockets. This boost will apply automatically to the early payment arriving on December 31, giving beneficiaries a slightly larger check to start the year. SI payments matter deeply because they support some of the most financially vulnerable Americans. Unlike Social Security retirement benefits, SSI is designed for individuals with limited income and resources, including seniors over 65, adults with disabilities, and children with disabilities. Many rely solely on SSI to afford basic needs like housing, utilities, medicine, and food. With inflation still affecting everyday items, even a small boost can help ease financial pressure. The December 31 payment will reflect the newly adjusted 2026 benefit amount, giving beneficiaries a stronger start as prices continue shifting nationwide. One important detail for SSI recipients is understanding how COLA increases affect their monthly amount. The Social Security Administration calculates COLA by reviewing inflation from the third quarter of the previous year. Once the percentage is finalized, it's automatically added to SSI and Social Security benefits. For SI recipients, this also affects the maximum federal benefit rate. The 2026 boost means individuals and couples will see slightly higher monthly payments, helping them keep up with rising living costs. While the increase may not fully offset inflation, it still provides meaningful support for essential expenses. The December 31 payment can cause confusion because SSI beneficiaries often believe they received an extra check. It's important to remember this is simply the January payment delivered early. The Social Security Administration stresses that SSI is paid on the first of each month, unless a holiday or weekend delays processing. Beneficiaries should plan their monthly budget with this schedule in mind. The early payment can be helpful after holiday spending or end-of-year bills, but recipients must be prepared for a longer stretch before the next deposit arrives in February. For many households, the timing of the December payment is a relief during a financially stressful season. Costs often rise at the end of the year due to winter heating bills, holiday expenses, and medical costs. Having the SSI payment arrive on December 31 allows individuals to catch up on bills, buy groceries, and start the new year on a more stable foundation. Combined with the 2026 COLA increase, the early deposit offers an important financial cushion for recipients who rely on predictable monthly payments to maintain stability and security. Another key point is how the COLA increase affects individuals receiving both SSI and Social Security Disability Insurance (SSDI). While SDI recipients follow a different payment schedule, the COLA percentage is applied to both programs. For some, the increase could slightly reduce state-supplemented SI benefits, depending on income limits. However, most recipients will still experience a net increase. Understanding the relationship between SSI, SSDI, and state support programs ensures recipients can accurately plan how much they will receive each month in 2026 and make financial decisions with confidence. The December 31 payment may have important implications for budgeting and financial planning. Since January will not have a second SI deposit, recipients must ensure they stretch their funds across the full month. This means planning ahead for recurring expenses like rent, utilities, transportation, and medication costs. Some beneficiaries may mistakenly think a January payment is missing, leading to unnecessary worry. Education and awareness around the SI payment calendar help prevent confusion. By understanding the schedule in advance, recipients can avoid financial stress and manage their benefits more effectively. In addition to the CALA boost, some states provide supplemental SI payments that may also increase in 2026. These supplements vary widely across the country and are administered differently depending on each state's policies. For beneficiaries living in states with additional support, the 2026 boost may result in a slightly higher combined payment. Recipients should check with their state's Social Services Department to confirm whether a QOLA adjustment automatically applies to state supplements. These small increases can add up over the year, helping to reduce financial strain on low-income seniors and people with disabilities. The early SI payment and the 2026 boost highlight the importance of staying informed about Social Security updates. Many changes happen automatically, but understanding how they affect individual finances is essential. Recipients should regularly check their mySSA account, review mailed notices, and watch for updates from the SSA. Staying informed helps avoid misunderstandings and prepares beneficiaries for any adjustments to payment dates or benefit amounts. With inflation still impacting essential goods, knowing exactly what to expect from the December 31 payment helps households plan ahead responsibly. The COLA increase for 2026 may help offset rising prices for food, transportation, and especially healthcare. Medical costs consistently outpace everyday inflation, making them a major concern for older adults and disabled individuals. Even a modest boost in SI payments helps cover co-pays, prescriptions, and other essential medical needs. Although the increase may not eliminate financial pressure entirely, it provides meaningful help. Planning how to allocate the higher amount, especially during the long gap between the December payment and February's deposit, is crucial to maintaining stability. The December 31 payment carries additional importance for recipients with representative payees. These individuals manage the finances of beneficiaries who cannot handle their own money. Representative payees must ensure the early deposit is used appropriately for housing, food, clothing, and other essential expenses. Understanding the payment schedule prevents confusion and ensures beneficiaries are supported throughout January. For individuals with disabilities or limited resources, proper financial management is essential to maintaining health, independence, and stability during the transition into the new year. Another group affected by the early payment is parents of children receiving SSI. Families caring for disabled children often rely heavily on these payments to cover medical equipment, therapy costs, and daily necessities. The early payment gives families more time to plan their January expenses and prepare for the new year. The 2026 SI increase will also help families better manage rising costs associated with specialized care. Understanding the schedule ensures parents avoid miscalculating monthly support and can maintain consistent care for their children. Some recipients may worry that the early payment will influence their taxes or monthly budgeting tools, but it does not affect taxable income. SSI benefits are not taxable, so receiving the payment on December 31 instead of January 1 has no impact on federal tax filings. However, it may affect budgeting apps or automated payment reminders. Beneficiaries should adjust their financial calendars to reflect the early deposit. Awareness of this timing issue ensures recipients can correctly track their monthly expenses and avoid the stress of thinking a payment was missed. The upcoming 2026 increase also highlights the importance of reporting changes in income or living arrangements to the Social Security Administration. SSI eligibility and payment amounts depend on financial need. Failure to report changes can lead to incorrect payments, overpayments, or benefit reductions later. As the 2026 boost takes effect, beneficiaries should ensure their information is up to date. This prevents potential issues and ensures they receive the correct amount. Staying proactive helps protect SSI benefits and keeps households financially stable throughout the year. Looking ahead, the early payment and CALA boost serve as a reminder of the ongoing challenges faced by low-income seniors and disabled individuals. While the increase helps, many continue to struggle with high housing costs, food prices, and medical bills. Advocacy groups continue calling for changes to SI rules, including higher asset limits and updated income restrictions. Until reforms occur, understanding payment schedules and annual increases remains essential for managing these limited benefits. Recipients must stay informed to navigate the financial pressures expected in 2026. In conclusion, while SSI recipients will see their first 2026 payment arrive early on December 31, reflecting the new SOLA increase. While the early payment provides immediate relief, beneficiaries must remember that no additional SSI deposit will arrive in January. The 2026 boost offers meaningful help as inflation continues to affect essential expenses. By understanding the payment schedule, planning ahead, and staying informed about benefit changes, SSI recipients can confidently enter the new year and better manage their finances. This early payment ensures a smoother transition into 2026 with slightly stronger financial support.